Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to my summer car episode number 7 here on our 2022 playthrough on Permadeath. And today we're going to be looking at a guide to wiring and tuning our Satsuma. So we're pretty much there now, apart from the windscreen, of course. The last little bits we have to do are the lights, the wires, and put a bit of fuel in her, and hopefully we'll be okay and good to go. That is the plan. So the plan for today is to get her at least started and hopefully tuned. So what we should really do is take off that front grille. It will make your life a little bit easier. I'm not going to bother, and I'll take this kind of slow. Like I said, I'm not amazing at this kind of guide stuff, as well, not bad at guide stuff, but not on this game. I haven't played in a long time. I'm just kind of going on what I can remember. So we're pulling the battery out here. Where's our wiring harness? No, that's not you. It's you. Okay, first things first though, we can actually put in these rear lights. I remember if that was left or right. I think that's the left one. As they don't need bulbs, which is kind of handy. But I'm surprised they didn't put bulbs in the rear as well. Another reason for the police to pull you over, right? So the idea of this is we want this car to get through inspection first time, or pretty damn close. We need a windscreen. That's the only thing we don't have is the windscreen. Okay, so we can put the mud flaps on too. Let's get our lights down. Let's put the lights down here for now. We're not going to put them in just yet. Once they go down here, I just need to get these light bulbs and get one out of you, one out of you, and they should go in here nicely. One. A little bit fiddly. Two. Okay, good. Wiring harness. Can't do any wiring without that harness, can we? So what I like to do is start from the inside and work my way out. Everybody will have their own way to do this. Like I said, this won't be perfect. This is going to be a lot of guesswork at the same time. But okay, so there is a fuse box here in the dash somewhere. I kind of need this to be a bit further away from our body. Hang on. Makes it just a little bit easier if we just move away a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's get back in the old Satsuma. So let's have a look here. So we've got the radio harness, and very close to that we should actually have the other one. Where are you? There you go, main harness connector to the fuse box. Okay, so you've got two things here. So what I want to do first of all is fuse box, and we're going to press F. Now these are the ones that are harder to find. I want instrument panel 1. And then I want instrument panel 2, which is somewhere around here. Here we go. So we press F, and I want that to go to that fuse box again. Okay. We also want the ignition. But that didn't go, did it? Okay, maybe I got to do it from here. Where's my fuse box gone? Fuse box. It's annoying when they're all so close together. Okay, well, let's have a look at something else then. How about we do the old radio? And that needs to go into the radio harness. Somewhere very close to that radio harness is the one I'm looking for, that fuse box. Here it is. So fuse box to ignition. Okay, hang on. Messed up my fuse box again here. Pick the wrong one. I do have my wires, okay. Go on the old search. I don't like to do this in a particular order, so the fact that it's not working is bugging me. Move this in a bit closer. We're literally looking for the point just behind here. Okay, ignition switch. That seems to be connected in already. by the looks of it. Okay, because the wire is in. I must have actually clicked on it, that's why I couldn't find it. Okay, so we want light switch now to, I think it's a dash connector of some sort. Have a look, radio harness, dash harness connector. There we go. So that's the lights put into there. I also want these gauges. Okay, extra gauges. They also need to go into the dash harness, I believe. Hopefully I'm not wrong on that. It's been a long time. If you had the air ratio one, that'll go in as well, but we don't have that as yet. So the main harness to regulator is probably what we're going to be looking at next. So main harness, and we're going to go out here to the regulator. Should be quite easy to connect to. There it is. So there you go, main harness to regulator. Okay, before we get too carried away out here, we need to do a few things. First things first, battery into the car. Didn't think it was going to go in then. I think I need a 7 or an 8. Is that an 8? Well, we'll find out in a second. If we go inside here, size 7. I need to undo that bolt. This one here needs to be undone. Okay. And this is going to actually create a new one here as well in a second, which you'll see. Okay, so I think that is the only thing I need to undo, if memory serves me correctly, for the moment. Okay. Not entirely sure now. I'm doubting myself, which is not good. Like I said, follow along, and if it doesn't work, well, we'll know when we try and start the Satsuma, won't we? Okay, so this now needs to go down here. So we've hit the negative battery, and that negative battery needs to go to the ground here. Now, it is picking it up. We can probably do it from here. That's to the starter. I don't want it to go to the starter as such. We want it to go to the... I think it should say negative. Maybe it doesn't say negative. Let's find out. Let's have a look inside. Yeah, that's not connected to anything, is it? Let's move back a little bit. This is a little bit fiddly sometimes. There we go. Battery ground connector. So we now have the earth wire in, okay? So that's good. So we now need to look at the negative to starter, which we've done, then starter to positive terminal. Okay, so we're going to go from the positive, and again now that should go into the back of the starter somewhere. Again, might have to go down on our knees. That's why you should pull this out. That's now going to go to the starter, and we're going to see that that is now wired up. Okay, I think we're looking good. So next thing would be positive to main harness. Now this can be a bit fiddly. Positive, and we want it to go here to the main harness. There we go. So positive to main harness is looking okay. Then we need to go alternator to regulator. So if we can get the... Might be a case I need to jump on the car for this one. We want the... Ooh. I was there. There we go. Alternator. And that has to go to the regulator. Okay, as such. Then we need to look at ignition to main harness. And the ignition coil is here. So we click on the ignition coil. And I want it on the main harness. So there we go, that's the ignition coil here. Onto main harness. And then we need to connect up the lights, which we will do next on the outside here. Okay, so we've got a headlight front. That needs to go to the front light connector, and then front light connector to headlight left. As you can see, the headlights are now working. Just want to have a little look and a little think here. Oh, radiator fan connector, that was one I forgot. And that will probably have to go into the main wiring circuit, I'd imagine. Oh, I've just knocked the battery out, I'd imagine. There we go. The battery will fix itself again in a second. So that was mains harness to radiator, alternator to regulator, positive to main harness. Starter to positive terminal, negative to starter regulator. Okay, so we now need to screw everything back in. I'm going to put that down for a second. We want to put this battery back in. What size bolt are you going to be? You're going to be an 8. So I know that we have the one for the first part of the starter. We can do you back up because that's the earth for the car. So it's now gained a new bolt, by the way. It'll be floating here somewhere. I need to move back a little bit, I think. Here we go. There's a new bolt here. I think it's a 5. There we go. Okay, so let's do that one next. Can I reach a 5? We can. Let's get straight in there. I hope to God that this is going to start. And then I think the other one was an 8, wasn't it? For the battery pins. Okay, just like real life, it'll start sparking if you don't do it the right way around. Positive always goes on first, followed by negative. If you put the negative on first, you'll see sparks coming off this car and real cars too. I believe that is nearly the wiring done, apart from the rear now. So let's get the rears done quickly. So we can go rear light left, and the harness is up the back here. Oh, might have to go through the car to get it. Oh, is there rear harness connector? There we go. So it's just up there in the back. You can just see it on the back arch, just there. And then we want this light to also go on the harness. Not so easy. That's all. Might be too far out of my hands. There we go. So that's the rear lights hooked up now too. Are we done? I think so. I think that is majority of the stuff. Okay, let's now finish putting the Satsuma together because we do want to tune it today as well. Headlight right. I don't know what size they're going to be. In all honesty, probably like something small, 7 or a 6. We'd imagine. So yeah, so I do recommend just pulling off your grill. It does make life just a little bit easier. Okay, so this has 2 bolts, 7s, on either side. And same for this side. Now I'm going to be honest with you, does the rear must have some sort of bolt, right? Can't imagine they just go in with nothing. Shows you what I can remember. Maybe they do just slot in. Can't see anything anyways. No bolt is kind of showing to me. Fingers crossed. Okay, next thing then. Let's start undoing these caps. We're going to now start putting the oils and stuff into the car and hoping that we're going to get it to turn on. So down here at the back we got your kind of clutch, your brake, your servos and all that kind of stuff. Master cylinders. Can't get the other lid off, there we go. Oil, and of course we need the water. Okay, so we've got the real stuff, so we might as well put the proper stuff in. You can pee in there if you need to, so if you're on the side of the road and you're in a bit of trouble. If you need some coolant. The head gasket that we put in was actually okay, so fingers crossing here that it's going to be okay. So we're going to fill this one up to the top. Okay, so it's going to be filled to the top. expensive stuff, this. Hopefully we won't need it too soon. But our head gasket wasn't in awful condition. I wouldn't say it was in the best, but it wasn't awful, so hopefully it'll be okay. Okay, let's get the motor oil in. There we go. And then all we need is the fuel. We're going to turn her on. And we'll give the tappets a bit of a tune. Hopefully she's going to turn on. Okay, that's about good enough for me. If we get the dipstick out. Look, we're nearly at the max. I'm happy with that. It doesn't need to be full. Overfilling cars is dangerous. I don't even know where that just went. It just disappeared through the floor. It's definitely not in my rucksack, is it? Oh no, they both are. Okay, let's just empty these out over here. I am going to tidy this place up nicely eventually as well. You're the diesel, aren't you? So, all the different games we're playing, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Just stick to one game at a time. Let's open that as a lid. Let's get the fuel in next then. We still need to go back to the Roscoe and pick up our nicer wheels and stuff as well. Something that we need to do. Okay, that should pretty much do it. That'll only give us half a tank though, remember. So let's leave that there. We'll probably take that to the shop with us. We are thirsty, so let's just have a quick beer, quick mid-time snack. Or drink, sorry. There we go. We are a bit hungry too, but that's fine for the minute. Okay, so the brake oils and fluids. Now, I think you need 3. I've only got 2. But the car doesn't have to go anywhere right now. So the main thing is just kind of getting enough together. I'm really not even going to have enough. Just so I can get the car starting to go, tune it, and if I have to take something else to the shop, we will, or we could risk it. We'll probably risk it, knowing us. We are on Permadeath though. We'll see. A bottle in a bit of a better shape. Okay, there's 3 of them here. Need to make sure it's going in. Wow, we were actually pretty damn close. It probably does need 3, so 3 of these. Should have known that, really. Okay, let's do all the caps back up. We're nearly getting to that moment of truth. Okay, they're all done. We can get the old bonnet on, I suppose, can we? Bonnet, the boot. Where are my little screws for this bad boy? They're going to be there, aren't they? Somewhere. Could be a case I need to get in. What size are you going to be? 6. Ugh. There is 2 here. There you go. You're in. Okay, so boot lid should work. Doesn't open. Okay, not sure why you're not opening, but anyways. Okay, I think we're good here, guys. I think let's just have some quick sausages for our own little reward here. Shouldn't have left this light on. Whoops. The electric bill in this house is ridiculous. Have a couple of sausages. I made these ones earlier. Bestie again. I can't believe it. Oh, and by the way, I checked the lottery numbers. We didn't win anything. Unfortunately. Another bedroom light on. All my bloody lights are on. Okay. I think this is it, guys. This is... Oh, hang on. Let's get rid of some of those mosquitoes if I have that spray first. Have that, mozzies, have that. Okay, let's head to our driving mode then. And we probably need to pull the choke out all the way. Come on, girl. It runs. Okay, well that needs now to charge the battery up a little bit. Well, idling, not bad. What if I put that choke in a little bit? Okay, let's let that warm up for a second. We need to check a few things. First thing is the smoke. As you can see, it's pretty black, so that's not going to work very well for us, but I do need the car to warm up for this next stage. We're going to pull this out, and we're going to tune the tappets. We could rotate this as well. Everything seems to be running okay. Oh crap, we're leaking oil, aren't we? Where are we leaking that from? I bet it's that oil filter. I bet I turned it by accident or something. Oh, it is. Every time you go in this car, this thing bloody turns. Okay, so I've leaked a little bit of oil. It works, guys. The car actually works. Okay, let's see how we're doing. And then we can tune it, hopefully. There we go, the battery's in nice state. Temperature is coming up. I'm going to put in that choke now. Oh, did you hear the backfire? We're revving a little low. It's not too bad. It's a little low. Let's have a look out here. You can see it's cleared up quite a bit. Okay, what spanner do we have? I think these are a 7. Now, in real life, this is not how we would do this. How I do my classic car when it comes to the tappets and the timing, because obviously oil will be splurting out everywhere doing it this way, is you put the car up on one wheel on one side, on the driver's side. You put the car, say, in reverse, and then you roll the wheel back and you count the numbers for the tappets, and then you put a little blade in between the tappets. That will get you to what you need it to do, really. So look, the car's revving a little low. It means I can turn that coil a little bit. I have to imagine there is one more still, right? Okay, let's pull you off then. We can see all the tappets now running. Some of them are in very poor condition. So I believe what we need is the screwdriver with this car. Okay, let's have a look here. Right. Now that we hit tap in, 1, 2. So 1, 2. There we go with this one. Bring it back to its tap in. All the way. 1. Okay, let's just... That's probably only supposed to loosen it, right? Okay. Undoing it was not what I was supposed to do. Okay. We're now revving a little high. Let's try again now that I know. Mine, you can undo it all and just turn it by hand, but okay. Maybe we should put that handbrake on, because now I just... Where's all our fuel gone? Okay, choke is in. Need to bring that revs up to about 125. So I should be able to do this by just listening to the car. Okay. Went the wrong way around, even though it should be righty, lefty, loosey, all that stuff. Bloody... Okay, let's get on with these. Okay, that does seem to be the sweet spot for that. Okay, let's tighten you back up then. And we're just going to get back onto these tappets, doing what we were doing. Okay, I seem to have fallen into a bit of a bug where I can't actually hear them. There we go. Okay, 2. Okay, so start to tap. 1, 2. 2. So you're just going 2. It's hard to see with the movement, but you'll be able to see it on your screen. So when they hear the tap in, right now, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So hopefully now the smoke has died down a bit. It is clear as day. There we go. That is how you tune your car. Now, real life, I tend to do it by sound as well. Some people can do it by, you know, the oil burning, spark plugs, all the rest of it. There's loads of ways in real life. But yeah, so all you want to do is bring a screwdriver, get them today, start tapping. At that point, bring it to it just starts tapping, then 1, 2 clicks away. That is it. Okay, so I know that's good. My only worry was that fuel gauge didn't work. Did I miss something here? No. So that's very odd. Why did my fuel gauge not work? There's no sender units on the fuel tank, is there? Fuel tank pipe. Not entirely sure. Okay, anyways, that's how you tune and wire your Satsuma. Now, like I said, it's not like a perfect guide or anything like that, but it's, you know, pretty good. We're going pretty slow pace. You can go back and watch, and hopefully you guys are still enjoying this series, of course, as well. Having your feedback is very important. But I'm pretty happy anyways, it's running. The tuning seems good. We obviously won't know really until we send it in for its test. Probably need some new tires. So the next episode we're going to go put on our helmet and go get that windscreen because we're going to have to buy a new one. Obviously we don't want any wasps killing us while we're driving. That'll be the last thing we need to end our series early. We just built the car. Okay, let's have a look at you. Put you on in there. You are good to go. Bonnet. This is the last bit now. Perfect. Is there a way we can put it on so it's already up? no would be that answer. Okay, so there's a couple of screws in here. What are they? Wouldn't we all like to know? Because I can't remember to save my life. Well, you're in here somewhere. Is it here? I get a smaller spanner. Not you. Interesting. Or is this the bonnet there at the top? No, I think the bonnet lifts up size 5. No, it's not you. Size 6 there. Now there's a size 7. It's never ending. Might be a case. The last 2 bolts I'll just do off camera. I can't remember to save my life. No, my luck, they're probably like in the middle. No. Gotcha. The one next to you. Where is my other friend then? There. Damn bloody mozzies. The car starts, it runs, it's tuned, it's wired. We are good to go and have a good time. What do you guys think? So it's off to, is it Atari's next to get the there's not much here we got to grab on this hood, is there? To get the windscreen. So we're gonna have to drive with that bloody helmet on in the meantime, but that's okay. Everything else is working. I'm very, very happy. Once we get the car gone and tested, we're going to start looking at going to Grandma's. We might go pick up Drunk Guy, etc, etc. We've got lots still that we can get on with and can be doing. Now let me know in those comments down below, is this something you want me to continue in with now that we got the car built, or now that we got the car built is everybody kind of happy? I got to put these on as well, of course. Bugger, forgot them. But other than that, everything is on apart from that clock and the jack that can go in the boot. And the rims. Do they go on this one? So they do. We are probably going to switch to the other alloys though, so we'll put them on when we can. Yeah, let me know if you're still enjoying this. Let me know if you want to still carry on. Let me know what kind of things you want me to get up to. It's always good to have your opinions. Let me know what you think of the builds. Are you happy? Etc. And if I've helped you out, do let me know as well. Come join us on Discord. It's great to see all your cars and projects as well. It's good to see them compared to mine. A lot of you guys that have started alongside me have obviously progressed a lot faster than me for obvious reasons. But yeah, I think we're quite happy with where we are at the moment, guys. Well, I am for sure. there we have it. One complete car. But other than that for myself, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you at the next one. Bye for now.